children of the one Yahweh. Ye are the chosen of the one Yahweh. And he has given this law to us.
Wait a minute. I don't need the Quran to have human faith. I don't need the Quran to have human faith. What do you mean? What do you have faith in the Quran about? The Quran's... I'm asking you your belief. No, you didn't. You said you have faith in the Quran, and you said have faith in humans.
No, I said I have human faith in the Quran. I'm a human being, and I judge my faith as a human.
What does that have to do with the Quran, though? What does that have to do with the Quran?
What's your faith?
My faith is in the Most High,
Right.
the Creator.
What gives you that faith?
Reading His Word.
Right.
You didn't say that.
The Quran.
The Quran's God's words? What about the Bible? What about the Bible? Is the Bible God's words?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, brother. If I delve into that, I'm going to be...
All right, well, I'm getting into it now.
I'm going to be debating.
Okay, why don't you want to debate me?
I don't want to debate you.
I'm just asking
I
questions.
don't want to...
Is asking questions debate?
I don't want to challenge your faith.
Why not?
Okay? Because that's not me. That's not
But
me.
you were just talking over there for 30 minutes.
The brother got me over there.
I'm asking you questions the same way he's asking you questions.
Just like I'm trying to walk away from you. I don't want to be rude.
You're not being rude. All I did was ask you, do you believe in the Bible? Because the Quran tells you to believe in the Bible, right?
Right. I believe in portions of the Bible. Let's just say that.
What portions?
I believe in portions of the Bible.
What portions? We can talk about those
The
portions.
portions that's true.
Interesting. What portions are true? What portions aren't true?
Jesus being the Son of God.
What?
Yeah, Jesus being the Son
Is there a Son of God?
What?
You believe Christ is who in the Quran? Isa, right?
Yeah.
What does he represent? Just a regular man, right?
No, he's the Word of God.
How is he the Word of God?
He's the Word of God. He brought the Word of God. He was God's
But,
Word.
but plenty of people brought the Word of God before Jesus.
But Jesus was the Word of God.
How do you know that?
Faith.
That's not a problem.
Faith.
You have faith that,
No,
Jesus was-
I know that. I'm telling you, I know that by faith, by belief.
and you read the Bible before, right? That's the only way you can learn about that.
I learned about that in the Quran. I learned about that in the Torah.
But why don't you believe he's the Son of God, though?
Because I don't believe God has sons, or daughters, or uncles, or cousins.
Interesting, interesting.
Or nephews.
Are you sure?
You know?
Yeah, give me that in Exodus.
I'm not sure that's my belief.
Well, I'm going to tell you about it. You're believing something that's false. That's the point.
Right. Okay, so see, that's why I don't want to debate.
But you're not going to lie in the Bible, though.
I don't want
That's the
I
problem.
don't want you to criticize my faith because I don't want to criticize
I think it's
your
4.
faith. I don't want to criticize your faith. So when you tell me...
Why not?
it's-
You're saying something in my Bible is not true. That's where the issue comes.
Brother, I tried to not... I tried
And
to
we're going to correct you. That's what we're up here for. What were you talking about with him? Can I ask you that? What were you guys talking about over there? What were you talking about?
We talked about a lot of things.
Were you talking about the Bible? We talking about the Bible?
We talked about the Bible. We talked about a lot
Here
of
you go.
things.
Exodus 4:22, and this is the Torah, and thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus says the Lord,
Let's say if the Lord, the Creator, read.
Israel is my son.
Wait a minute, read that again.
Israel is my son.
Israel is the Most High Son. So you just lied.
Who just lied?
You did. You said God doesn't have sons. It says Israel's a son.
I said that's my belief.
But you just lied. That's the point.
No, that's my belief.
But you said you believe.
Asked me what my belief was.
I asked
told
you,
what my
and
belief. I did not lie.
You did lie.
That is my belief.
But we just read the Bible.
Well, okay, you read the Bible. You asked me what was my belief. I said Jesus is not God's son. That's my
You
belief.
said God didn't have any sons though.
I said that's
This
my
isn't about
belief.
Jesus.
That's
This isn't
my
about
belief,
Jesus.
brother.
This isn't
I'm
about
telling you
Jesus.
my belief.
That's
How
not a
you gonna
problem.
Tell me I'm a liar.
But I'm going to correct you on that.
Tell me I'm a liar when I'm telling you my belief.
Well, you said God didn't have any sons or
I
daughters.
said that's my belief.
That's great, and I'm going to correct you. Update your belief.
God don't have
Update it.
cousins. God don't have uncles. God
Of
don't
course he
have
doesn't.
aunties. God don't
Of course not. He has sons and daughters, though.
Right.
We just read it.
Well, I'm saying that's my belief, that God doesn't have daughters.
You don't believe in the Torah, the 5 books of Moses?
I believe in portions of it.
But Abraham believed in it.
You know?
Abraham's what? The father of faith, right?
Abraham believed in what?
The whole book of the law.
Abraham,
Give me that in
the law
Deuteronomy
came after
26.
Abraham. How Abraham believed in the law when the law came after Abraham?
Was there an oral law? Give me that Deuteronomy 26 and 5.
The law came after.
Yeah, that's what I want. Let me get something for you.
Hey, I'm gonna leave, but I don't want to be rude, brother.
It's
I
26.
don't want to be rude. So,
26 and 5. Go ahead.
Genesis 26 and 5. Because that Abraham obeyed my voice and kept my charge,
Kept what?
my charge,
What else?
my commandment,
And what?
my commandments.
Where did he get these commandments from? Where did Abraham get the commandments from?
from God.
Exactly. Read.
My statutes and my laws.
And what?
My laws.
Same thing you say he didn't have. Abraham had it first.
When you said laws, I took it that you referred to Moses' laws.
Exactly. There's no difference between it. There's not a difference. And you have to prove it if it's a difference.
So God gave Abraham the laws that Moses had.
Of course.
So what happened to him?
What happened to what?
The laws that Abraham had.
They got passed down
To who?
to Isaac and Jacob, the chosen lineage.
Right.
Abraham, Isaac, and
So
Jacob.
where did Moses get them?
He got them from the Most High.
Why did he get them from the Most High when they already had them?
What are you talking about? Abraham lived 400 years before Isaac,
Well,
or for Moses.
You said
What are you
that
talking
they was
about?
Passed down. You said they was
That,
passed down.
does
What
that mean it was
happened
passed down orally?
to them? You know?
No. I said Abraham got them orally.
So what happened to them?
What are you talking about? They got passed down, brother.
So why
They got
did
passed
God
down.
give them to Moses if they was passed down?
Brother, are you understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
Abraham didn't have a written tablet with laws to look at. He got it orally. That's what I'm telling you. Moses got them written down for the whole nation. Because Abraham was just one person. Him and his family.
So Moses had them written down.
Of course.
He couldn't write them down.
Who didn't write them down?
Moses.
He did. Give me that. Give me that in Exodus.
I mean,
Give me Exodus
did
18.
God write them down for Moses, or did Moses
We're
write
gonna
them down?
read it. We're gonna read it to
No,
you.
I'm asking you a question.
And I'm here to answer your questions.
Did God write them down for Moses, or did Moses write them down?
Let's read it. Give me that in Psalms actually. 78.
I already know the answer, brother.
I know you don't know the answer. That's why you ask me questions.
I already know the answer.
What's the answer? What's the answer? How did Moses get the law?
God wrote them on the stone.
Wait a minute. Didn't I just say that?
I mean,
I just told you he didn't get it from Abraham, right?
I'm asking you, did Moses know him before God gave them to him?
No.
Well, how would they pass down then if Moses didn't know him?
What are you talking about, bro?
Okay, brother.
They were in
I don't
Egypt.
wanna
They
debate
were in
with you,
Egypt
brother.
under
I
Pharaoh,
don't wanna
being
debate
captive.
with you, brother. I don't want to debate with you.
You're doing it right now.
Yeah, but I
And
don't
it's too
want
late.
to. I don't want to. You're forcing me to.
Exodus 31 and 18.
You're forcing
What you
me
got?
to, brother.
76. Hold on.
Who wrote the gospel?
Multiple people. What's that?
How many gospels are there?
Do you? Hey, brother.
How many gospels are there?
What's your name, brother?
Rasul.
Rasul. You're familiar with the Quran, though, right?
I'm definitely familiar with the
Are you a child of Ishmael? You know about Ishmael, right? Abraham, Ishmael.
Honestly, brother, you want to know the full truth?
I just want to know that answer.
I don't know.
You're not a child. All right, that's not a problem. But you're familiar with Ishmael, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Do you believe Ishmael was sacrificed by Abraham, or supposedly sacrificed by Abraham?
Yeah.
Can you prove that?
No.
But you believe in it.
Yeah.
Why can't you prove it?
I wasn't there.
Interesting. It's in the Quran, though, right?
Yeah.
But you believe? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What you got? I think it's 70. Let me see. Read that real quick. Give me that in Exodus 31 and 18.
Exodus 31 and 18. And he gave unto Moses, when he had made an end of communion with him,
When Moses went up on Mount Sinai and got the laws, read.
upon Mount Sinai, 2 tables of testimony,
2 tables of testimony, read.
tables of stone written with the finger of God.
Written with the finger of God. Same thing you just said. But let me see. What was that?
Good.
And I'm saying that Abraham
Okay.
didn't know that.
No, but my question, look, our question is this. Islam teaches that Ishmael was going to be sacrificed by Abraham, right? Muslims believe that Abraham was going to sacrifice Ishmael, right? And God prevented him from doing that. The Torah says this is Isaac. So who is it?
I believe it was Ishmael.
You believe in his Ishmael?
I believe it was his first son.
His first son? But you guys believe the Torah, right? You believe the Torah, right? You're commanded to believe the Torah. So that's the thing, man. Islam says that it's Ishmael, but the Torah, the Holy Torah, says it's Isaac, right?
All right, give me that Genesis 17 again and read this.
This is Psalms chapter 68, verse 11.
You say who wrote the Gospels, read.
The Lord gave the word.
The Lord gave the word, read.
Great was the company of those that published it.
So multiple men wrote the Bible. All the prophets wrote it. Multiple apostles wrote it. Not just one person.
Okay, did Barnabas write one?
No.
Barnabas didn't write a gospel?
Where?
Huh?
Where? I know what you're talking about. There's a book that's called the Gospel of Barnabas. That's not. There's no manuscripts on that. That's not a real book.
Why? Because Constantine said that it wasn't allowed?
Show me the ancient manuscripts.
I mean, because Constantine
No.
said
Show
it
me
wasn't allowed?
the ancient manuscripts on the Gospel of Barnabas. You know how they found ancient manuscripts of the Bible, the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Greek Septuagint, all those artifacts.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Are you familiar with the Council of Nicaea?
Council of Nicaea. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so do you recognize that the gospel was decided there?
No, they weren't.
Where was the gospel decided?
Way later than that.
Okay, Luke, John, Matthew, and
Mark.
Where was they decided?
Way later after the Council of Nicaea. The Council of Nicaea was about the deity of Christ, about the Trinity and all that stuff. That's what it was about. Prove it. Pull it up. You have a phone? Put it up on your phone. Get it on your phone.
I mean, who you just don't touch it? When I go to Google and
All the information's right there for you.
tell us,
Why? Where'd you learn it from? Where'd you learn it from? A Muslim friend? Word of mouth? Where'd you learn that from? Where? In a book or what? Or on the internet?
yes,
Certain books?
yes, certain.
They put books on the internet, right? They put books on the internet? Go ahead.
The Council of Nicaea was the first council in the history of Christian church
The first council in the history, read.
that was intended to address the entire body of believers. It was convened by the Emperor Constantine to resolve the controversy of Arianism,
Arianism? What's Arianism? You don't know, read.
a doctrine that held that Christ was not divine but was a created being.
Exactly. That's what we believe. Christ isn't, there's no Trinity in the sky. That's madness.
That's not all of the Council of Nicaea. That's
Keep
not all
reading.
of it.
Keep going.
Okay, wait.
It's about the deity of Christ. I just said that to you.
Who attended the Council of
Black
Nicaea?
people.
That's right.
Black people. You believe it's white people, right? You believe it's white people?
Okay, bishops. How many bishops?
It doesn't matter.
I'm asking for.
I don't know that answer. It was black people were there, though.
1,700.
It was-
Over 1,700 bishops.
It was black
attended.
people. It was all black people, period. Read.
Related topics that they were arguing there. Look, Arianism,
Arianism. Listen to the topics that were governed over the Council of Nicaea. Read.
homogeneous,
Homogeneous. Read.
like the Nicene Creed and Paschal controversies.
Where's the New Testament? Yeah, Passover controversies. Where's it talk about the books of gospel?
Over 1,700 bishops attended.
That's not a problem. That's not your argument here. You try to say you said the gospels were decided here, and you lied again.
I'm trying. Yeah.
You lied again.
I'm telling you now how they became 1,700 different gospels. From
What?
1,700 different bishops.
No,
And-
gospels?
Yes.
What gospels? Where?
I mean, why do you think there was Luther King?
Who?
All of these
Early church
Protestants,
fathers?
The Protestants, the
That's
Baptists,
way later. What are you talking about?
because they
That's like 1,400 years later.
they rebelled against
The Catholic Church. I know what you're talking about, but that's not. When was the Council of Nicaea? What year?
325.
And when was the Protestants come about?
Okay.
When did that come about?
I mean, you won't let me explain what
I'm asking you a question.
You won't let me I mean,
When did the Protestants come
I
around?
understand that was years and years later.
Okay then.
But what I'm trying to tell you, they protested against.
That's
the
that's
Council.
fine.
They
People protest the Bible
protested
right now, just like you. It's not a problem.
Okay, but you won't-
Yeah, I mean, you know a damn thing. Keep going.
What was
Okay,
they protesting,
the ca-
though? What was they protesting, though?
The doctrine, read.
The council condemned Arius, and with the reluctant on the part of some, incorporated in non-scriptural word Hamartianism, how you pronounce it, Hamartianism, of one substance into a creed to signify the absolute equality of the Son with the Father.
Exactly, talking about the Trinity. That's what they were arguing about in the Council of Nicaea. The Trinity versus Christ being a creator, being the first creation. Give me that in Colossians 1 real quick. No, we're reading it right now. We're going to show me where the gospel is in here. Go ahead.
The emperor.
You don't have the full history of the.
Pull it up on your phone. Pull it up. This is exactly out of the scholar's mouth. Read.
The emperor then exiled Arius,
Okay, tell me about
an act that was, while manifesting a solidarity. Look, look, I didn't even know this. I didn't even know this right here. Look.
How many bishops attended?
Look, I didn't even know this right here. The emperor then exiled Arius in an act that, while manifesting the solidarity of church and state, that's it, underscored the importance of a secular patronage of ecclesiastical affairs. That's all it was about. It was nothing about, listen, it was nothing about deciding what books was in the Bible. They were arguing the deity of Christ. If he was God in the flesh, or if he was a created being. That's it.
And how many bishops different?
But that's not what you said at first. You said that the Council of Nicaea decided the books of the Bible. That's your very first argument. We just proved that you were wrong. I'm not going to call you a liar. You just wrong, brother.
Okay, let me say this.
That's
here.
it.
Let me say this here.
Yeah, you're
Let me
extremely
say
wrong.
this here. That's how, at the Council of Nicaea, that's how Mark, Luke, Matthew.
We didn't read that here. That's not here. Exactly, the Council of Trent. That's like 1500. That's like 1500 AD. What are you talking about?
That's how they get decided.
That's 1200 years later. Look that up.
They had over 17 at the Council of Nicaea. They had over. Let me speak.
ahead.
They had over 1,700 different bishops with different.
That's irrelevant.
Some say Jesus was a prophet. Some say Jesus
He was a prophet.
I'm just telling what some bishops said at the Council of Nicaea. Some said that he was a apostle. Some said that he was a false prophet. Some say
All that's in
that
the
he
Bible.
was- Some say that he was God himself.
Yeah, all that's in the Bible, brother.
Okay, well, I'm just saying that this is what these bishops.
But your
argue.
claim is
And they
wrong.
Shed blood. They shed blood, trying to prove their point.
True.
Constantine said this here. Since we have this big argument, let's just leave all the books on the table, and when we come back into the room, whatever books God decides to have
I don't know about all that.
Canonized, whatever book God decides to have canonized, then we accept them. Out of all the 1,700 books or more that was
1,700
left on the
books?
table, yeah.
That's
the
crazy.
gospel.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. No, give me that in second Ezra's 14.
Gospel according to such and such. Gospel according to.
There's no gospel of Barnabas though. That's crazy. Go ahead.
Look, the development of the Christian biblical canon. The Christian biblical canons are the books of the Christian regarded as divinely inspired, which is constituent of a Christian Bible. All right, and it says that they was generally established by the 5th century. By the 5th century, that's 500. Okay, and it's not saying that it was the Council of Nicaea. Look, in wake of the Protestant Reformation, the Catholic canon was reaffirmed by the Catholic Church at the Council of Trent.
Council of Trent.
1546.
1546, 1,200 years later. I just said it. I didn't have to quote that. He just read it for confirmation. I said the same thing. So how come you don't know that? Or you don't trust the information? You're getting proven wrong at every turn. Give me that. Give me. I'm not a Catholic.
Oh, okay. Well, he just quoted the Catholic Church.
No, that's not. That's not quoting the Catholic Church.
Who did you just quote?
This is a source. No,
This is a source.
no. This is a source about the information on the Catholic Church.
According to.
According to somebody that studied it. It's not about the Catholic Church. Cause if it was about the Catholic Church, it would have said exactly what you were saying.
No, you just.
It would have said what you were saying if it was about the Catholic Church.
You just said according.
No, it would have said what you said if it was about the Catholic Church. Go ahead.
In wake of the Protestant Reformation, the Catholic canon was reaffirmed by the Catholic Church at the Council of Trent, 1546.
Exactly.
Catholic Church.
In the 1500s. 1,200 years after you said it happened. That's the point. Give me that.
Colossians chapter 1, verse 15. Who is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of every creature?
That's the Arianism. Christ is the firstborn of every creature, the first creation of the Most High. That's not a problem. Go ahead.
For by him were all things created that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions, or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things, and by him all things consist.
Talking about who the world calls Christ.
Permission to come and give you that.
You don't need our permission, brother. That's not a problem. Yeah, man, love you too, man. I gotta implore you to get out of Islam, though. That's right. That's madness, man. Give me that in Genesis 17.
I love you, brother. With all my heart. Love me, keep the commandments. Right.